I'm Jess. I'm a nurse and a mom with a passion for flipping furniture. I'm using that passion to pay my way to gain my master's in nursing. So join me in this journey and let's flip this script. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful you're here. So this dresser here I picked up in the summertime. A lady at a garage sale had wanted $70 and I loved it, but I just didn't want to pay that. And then that night on Facebook Marketplace, I saw that she had listed it for 10. So I went and picked it up and I'm so excited about it. The color is horrendous, but the bones are good. So here we go. I'm just taking the pulls off the hardware, and I just keep seeing these in each of the drawer, which are bounce sheets. And I'm freaked out because I know that bounce sheets are used to repel mice, and fun fact about me, I have a major phobia of mice. Like, I will cry if I see a mouse. So trying to stay calm. Oh, nice little Halloween sticker too, one of the treasures I found. So otherwise it looks like it's in good shape, which is good news. So as always, I'm starting out with a good clean. I typically use my favorite product, which is Crud Cutter or some sort of TSP product. This is to just take all the dust, dirt, grease, grime that's been collecting over the years. If you don't do this, your paint might not adhere and you won't get that clean finish. So this is a super important step. Don't skip. And someone had actually done a really good job on this dresser. They had properly primed it and put several coats of paint. So I ended up using a chemical stripper, seen here. Yeah, this was a mess. It just, it took forever to come off, and it was just a goopy gobby mess. And I actually hate using stripper because it's just so stinky, but always use your respirator. I probably should have been wearing my rubber gloves, but I'm not touching the surface at all. But if you do end up touching any part of it with the stripper on it, please use proper PPE because it is very dangerous. It's a corrosive substance. And after you've removed all this stuff, you can actually neutralize it, typically with vinegar water, or just make sure that you wash off all the residue because it is corrosive. So yeah, this was such a disaster, you guys. I hated every second of stripping this, but it was just too thick of paint to sand down. It would have taken me forever. I actually ended up only stripping this one drawer because it was such a huge job, but I got it done and I was so surprised at what I found underneath it. Just wait till you see the beautiful wood that's under here. How the drawers wouldn't fully close. They would close, well, they fully closed, but they went too far back. And originally they had these little drawer stops, but I can't find them anywhere except on Amazon, and I don't really want to wait for them to come in. So I've just cut down some 2-inch pieces, which if you know boards, you know that they're not actually 2 inches, but this was originally a 2x6, and I just cut it down to size just to make like a shim to stop the drawer. So that the front will be flush. So I'm also just filling in some gouges, and then I'll be ready for primer and paint. So some of these gouges actually came from my 7-year-old who was trying to be super helpful and decided to try to strip off the paint for me, and you can't even be mad because his heart is so big and it was just the sweetest gesture, but he was a little rough on the wood, so we're just filling those spots up now. So after priming this piece with the Zinsser Bin primer, just the water-based one on this one, I waited for it to dry and then I sand between coats just using a 220 grit sandpaper. This footage is horrible, I'm sorry. I was trying to do 2 things at once and it didn't go well. So here I'm just conditioning the wood as it is quite old and it had been buried under so much paint for so long. My wood conditioner ended up freezing in my garage because I am in Canada, so that's why it looks a little funky. It just kind of separated and I didn't want to buy a whole new can. for this project, just for one drawer, but it ended up doing the job, even if it looks a little bit on the sketchy side. And I decided to use Minwax's Special Walnut for this staining of the drawer. So as I said, I'm in Canada, and it was just so cold that I decided to bring this in and work on it in my house. So I'm just in my entryway here, and I'm using the color Algonquin from Fusion Mineral Paint, and I am just obsessed with this color. I'm not typically a beige person, but there's something just so stunning about this neutral color, and it makes me want to paint everything in this color. And I was listening to the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case while I painted this piece. And if you are following this case, comment below, because my mind is just blown. And yeah, I'm kind of a true crime junkie. And if you are too, let me know, and let me know what your favorite podcasts are.